Hello everyone, and welcome to the second event of Marble Clash Competition Season 2. As we are right here with the Paint Park course. We've seen this event in the qualifiers as well as with event number 1 that we previously saw. And can't wait to see how everyone's going to traverse this down. Do they have the same skills or do they have something different? As of right now, in the overall standings, Gardening Squad won the first event of the second season ahead of Team Acid and the Ramen Bombshells. Anyways, we're going to have to take a look at the example run. As you can just realize, the lineup is actually going to be a lot different. It's going to be 4 mobs in a straight line. It's going to be 2 on each side. So it's just going down the gravity tracks, then onto the shelf course, and then it's just a straight away line all the way to the finish. And now we're going to get straight on to the first heat. Cold, Trident, Soil, and Orion. Let's see who will be taking the first 2 advancement spots, and they are off. And it looks like it's Trident in the lead. Cold right behind in second. They are now side by side with Poseidon's. It's getting really close. Cold is holding the lead. Trident right behind in second. Orion's trying to find a way around it. It's going to be close! Wow, it was a close race for second place there between Trident and Orion. But anyways, Cold will take the win for the Kelvin Cosmos. I'm pretty surprised because they decided to not take Frigid for this event. But anyways, let's see that close race for second there. It will just go to Trident just by about 2 hundredths of a second. Alright, now let's move on to Heat 2. Grainy for Mustard Army, Mantis for Malachite Mantises, Bork for Team Acid, and Airsoft for the Paintballers. And off they go. And as Borg in the lead, they're starting to stretch it with Mantis. Grainy has now moved up to second place. And they're trying to keep it away from the other 2. And looks like Borg will be moving on, as will Grainy. Mantis and Airsoft are both out. Airsoft wasn't able to keep up with the other 2. And I would say they got a pretty slow time. Man, that's not looking good for our hosts here. Boric just was traversing here really well. I think they got a really good time here as well, I believe. Yeah, they did. 9.64. That's pretty good. But well done there by Boric there, as they will be advancing with Grady. Alright, Heat 3. Gloss, White, Soba, and Specie. We will be moving on, and they are off. And his wife in the Motochrome's in the lead. Gloss is overtaking them now. And now Specie has moved up to second. White and Soba are falling behind. Specie is in the lead, and it's going to be really close for second. White is trying to find a way around, but is unsuccessful. So that means Specie and Gloss are going to be moving on to the next round. Gloss and Specie, we're trying to stretch it away. White is trying to make a comeback to catch up. Soba sadly wasn't able to. They did pretty good in the qualifiers, but sadly they just lost it all here. 11.84 for the Aliens. And they will be advancing with Team Clear. Now, Heat 4, Firecracker, Ripe, Seashell, and Pirate. There's going to be our last 2 to move on to the semifinals, and they're off. And is Ripe for Chocolate Bananas in the lead. Firecracker, there's now time, and yes, they overtake the lead now. Seashell moves up to second place. Pirate trying to find a way around, but is not going to be able to. And it's going to be Firecracker and Seashell and Fancy, and we got ourselves a DNF from Ripe. Ripe for Chocolate Bananas has gotten a DNF. What just happened there? They were in the lead for a moment, and they started to slow down a lot, and then just fell. Oh, and they got stuck in the hexagon there, and they weren't able to get going. So it looks like the Chocolate Bananas are going to get themselves an immediate 16th place, as they were now the only DNF here. Lucky for their hosts, they will get themselves a singular point because of it. And now, let's move on to the semifinals. With semifinal 1, Cold, Grainy, Specie, and Seashell. Which 2 teams are going to be moving on to the finals? And it's Seashell in the lead. Cold right behind the second. Now they overtake them. But looking from the right side is Specie and Grainy. The 2 green teams here. And both of them will advance on to the finals. The 2 blue teams, Kelvin Cosmos and Seashell Sightseers, are both out. Cold just had that narrow lead, but slowed down way too much and just got hung over on the wall. It kind of looks like they got stuck for a bit there. But Specy and Grainy stretch it out and both will advance to the finals. Now let's see who will be joining them. Will it be Trident, Boric, Glass, or Firecracker? Let's see. And they are off. And it's Glass with Team clearing the lead. Firecracker, Nea is starting to overtake them, but here comes the Poseidon with Trident. Firecracker just trying to keep the lead. Glass is right behind in second, and both of them will be moving on to the finals. A lot of great maneuvering throughout the race. Glass had that lead, but look at Firecracker trying to find a way around there. And here comes Trident trying to find a way to try to overtake first. But sadly wasn't able to keep up and was starting to fall behind, as Firecracker and Glass were able to keep those advancement positions to the finals. As we see 5th through 8th are set, Trident gets the best time, so they will get the measly 11 points, followed by Team Acid with 10. But now, let's move on to the finals. Specy, Firecracker, Grainy, and Glass. Who will take the gold in the second event? And off they go. Glass Team Clear is in the lead. Now Aliens have overtaken with Specy. Now Grainy has now overtaken from the outside. They're trying to keep it there. Grainy trying to walk Team Clear. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my god! The Frenzy Fireworks with Firecracker makes a last second pass to steal the victory. Oh my god, what an overtake there by Firecracker. Oh my god, we're definitely gonna check that again. Going from 3rd to 1st at the final finish there, just by a 10th of a second, Firecracker gets the gold for the Frenzy Fireworks. Grainy from Mustard Army will still be happy with their result, even though they're disappointed they didn't get that gold, but they will be taking the silver, and Glass for Team Clear will be happy enough with that bronze. In the overall standings, Team Acid has overtaken the lead away from Guardian Squad, followed by Frenzy Fireworks, who jump 11 spots into 3rd place. Coming up next will be the start of the Constellation Clash with Paint Park Course. So we'll stay tuned for that, and also a bit of a little announcement to make as well. The Poseidons are also invited to Marble Invites Season 3, where they will be facing against 15 other teams from 15 different competitions. Good luck to the Poseidons and see you guys for the next event. Goodbye.